Well, good morning. Good morning. My name is Phyllis Nash, and I am here to thank you all for joining this morning. I am one of the founders of Akana, and always glad to be before you, excited. Um, as I'm sitting here in this sunshine, beautiful day in Chicago, looking at the lakefront. And guys, I just want to say to you boomers out there, I mean, even not only just the boomers, my son's generation, because they heard us playing it as they were coming up and as they were listening to Frankie Beverly. I just got to give a shout out, guys, because I know you always hear me talk about creating memories, and his music was part of so many wonderful, wonderful memories created in my life. And so I'm just glad he was a part of it. His songs, his music will live on for generations to come. And it just got me to thinking. And then James Earl Jones, I told everybody yesterday as we were having a tribute to Frankie in the dispensary as we were having our blood type, well, our elevation experience, people learning about their blood type, our new presentation. And we also was playing Frankie through the whole thing. And we talked about James Earl Jones. And, my goal this weekend is some down and relaxation time is looking at Claudine, because again, that brings back so many wonderful memories, which made me think this morning, what is it that our legacy is going to be about? Everybody wants to leave something. Surely generations to come will know about Frankie Beverly and the music he played and the happiness he brought. I don't care how down the road it is that they hear it. His music is going to relate. It's going to be I can never say this word. It's going to pertain to their lives forever. Because if you listen to the words, hey, what happened then when he put it out and what's happening now, it's so relatable. And so what are we going to do? What are we going to do as a people, as a company, as a team to be relatable, to make a difference in people's lives? Because I know Frankie made a difference in a lot of you all's lives. You might have even got married listening to his music. You might have fell in love listening to his music. You might have been inspired to help somebody listen to the music. You might have been inspired to know that when you hear about a Frankie Beverly concert, you're going to have on all white when you show up. I mean, what is our legacy? Part of our legacy is going to be. And right now, we're in a legacy making business. We're in a legacy making business, because just imagine thinking about that statement that we made, that we're going to touch 1.5 million people in the next 18 months, letting them know their blood types, giving them power to have ownership of their own health. What's that going to do? How many lives is that going to impact? You're going to empower people with vital knowledge. Knowing your blood type is a foundation for making informed health decisions, guys. This knowledge can empower individuals to make better lifestyles, leading to improved well-being. That's what we can do. We have the power to do that. You want to personalize health. See, we don't want to go to the doctors and the same script being wrote for the same symptoms. No, if you are blood type A, you know some things now that you didn't know before. You know some foods that you need to eliminate from your diet. You need some fruit. You'll know some foods that you need to put into your diet. Guys, this is personalizing your health. You can know what to give your child if you're an O and he is an A. You can have power, and then understanding how different foods interact with their blood type. And you can learn to start that journey on a 2 minute, a short video leading into a call that talks about it, or a live webinar, or a live event. You can spread power all over the country and then the world. You can personalize their health, because an O can't eat what a B can. And if you go to the doctor and he's doing the same thing for an O that he's doing for a B, that's wrong. So let's personalize our health. And then combating chronic inflammation. How powerful is that? You can know if you are a B at O and you're eating tomatoes, then you're setting yourself up for inflammation. See, this campaign enlightens how certain foods based on our blood type may reduce inflammation, lower the risk of related diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. How powerful can we be, guys, in just a little sharing of information? And then improving our digestive health. What does that help with? Our second brain, our stomach. Our digestive issues are a common problem. And so by promoting our blood type specific dietary adjustments, your team can help millions of people. We're starting off at 1.5, guys, but millions of people can be helped by this situation. And then supporting the weight management. Overweight and obesity is a problem all over the US especially, but it touches other parts of the world. If you can help a person know the foods that they eat and their bodies can process it better, getting that garbage out, our campaign can show how knowing one's blood type helps guide smarter food choice, aiding weight management in a way that is sustainable. It's not going to come back if you're continuing to do. And we offer alternatives for after knowing it, getting it better. It's a journey, guys. It's a journey. And then it's the public health impact. Think about reaching 1.5 million people with this message could lead to a significant health improvements on a large scale. Not hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars being spent in big pharma, but just imagine if people could put that money into their families, into their future, into their legacy. We spend a lot of money. You all do. I don't spend a lot of money on pharmaceuticals, but a lot of people do. We can help change that narrative. So guys, if you're taking this $1.5 million push as something small, you need to listen to what I just shared. You need to record this and listen to the recording and really realize the impact we can have on the world by taking that part in that 1.5 million push in the next 18 months for people to know their blood type. I mean, we committed yesterday at our event, our weekly Wednesday 1 p.m. Central Time event, to have 3 guests there. Hey, so if we all commit to having 3 guests, we will have talked to probably about 80 people to get that number of 3 guests. Now it's quite 80. You do the math. Usually you get 20% of who you talk to. So that means we're going to work. We're making a commitment. And my question to you this morning, how many of those 1.5 million people have you touched already since we started this campaign? I'm keeping track, guys. I'm going to be held accountable. Let's hold each other accountable. All join together and kick this campaign out of the park. And we know if we can get 1.5 million, and after getting those 1.5 million, after they maybe try knowing their blood type, going through that, maybe our 4-day bitter challenge, using our fuel, that when they come off of that fuel, hey, I am committed to definitely every day using my smoothie as a meal replacement. And there'll be a lot of days that I do it twice because that fuel helps soothe my sweet tooth. So I'm committed to one day, but there'll be a lot of days like yesterday. I had 2 smoothies as meal replacements. And in the middle of the day, I had the phenomenal Chef Mooney. I'm going to give it to him because he got it coming. He did vegan hot dogs and French fries, guys. And that was my only meal yesterday other than my smoothie, my fuel smoothies. So just think about it. If we're using our smoothies ourselves for 1 or 2 meals a day, that means auto ship instantly. And if you teach your people that you are educating about the blood type, taking them through the 4-day bitters challenge, and then on to making sure that they replace at least 1 meal with our full fuel, what does your check look like? And a lot of y'all don't want to talk about money. I don't have a problem talking about the money. What is your check going to look like when you have 50 people on auto-ship? And once they start using and looking at our website, they're going to try other things. And so my thing yesterday, we almost turned the whole meeting into a skincare and hair care meeting because people didn't know we had that. But if you get people in, you can start sharing. So again, my call to action is, how many of those 1.5 have you already helped know their blood type? And with that being said, I know this was short and sweet, but think about it. Get serious about it because we have a major undertaking. And like Frankie, we will be in somebody's life forever and ever, way after we're not here anymore, because we turn the tide on illness, on sickness, just by educating and giving them a solution that they can use on a daily basis to become healthy. So with that being said, it's Thursday, guys. Get ready, guys. This blood type battle is going to be phenomenal. And I haven't tasted the A's food, and I haven't tasted the AB's food, but I know that B is going to give us some run for the money. But I applaud the brother because he's bad in the kitchen with the vegan recipes. So, hey, I ain't scared. We aren't scared, O's, are we? Unmute O's and let them know. I'm telling those O's, unmute and let everybody know we are here and we are going hard and we are committed. So if the O is on the line, unmute yourself.
I say we gonna do it. Yes, we are.
And we are the amazing chefs. That's our name.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Chefs. So I guess I have to be fair. I have to be, y'all O's, I don't know. Is there only one O on the line other than Paula G?
You better look out. Am I the only one? Oh,
I guess. Oh, y'all playing low this morning.
Well, I holler enough for us. Watch out.
Well, apologies to you and me. I don't know what's wrong with these other O's, but I gotta do fair play. They will never say I was the cheater. So if y'all B's want to step up and say anything, y'all open mic.
You got another O in the house.
All right. I'm thinking, what's wrong with you?
All right.
I see Mr. Minister Diamond Mooney has unmuted. That's a B. We're going to let him say what he has to say, and any of his team members that want to do a shout out.
But of course, the B's are in the house, and we need y'all to be calm because we got this. B.
And you always know we gonna be positive.
That's
and
right.
You could just tell by our barbaric sometimes. We gonna represent, but our bougie tails, we coming.
Hey, and any of y'all A's want to talk some smack this morning? Y'all so quiet.
Hey, watch out for the A's.
And any AB. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Another A in the house.
All right.
His name starts with A. And we are in. A, American Airlines.
Any other ABs in the house that want to shout out?
ABs, Blessed Branches, we in the house.
Okay. Well, guys, we're going to meet up and see who really is our representative. But you know what? All of us bring something to the table. All of us got a lot of people that we got to save. And all of us got to empower people with the knowledge that we have. So with that being said, guys, and for those that don't know, you might be brand new on the phone talking about what the heck are they talking about? And Minister Mooney, I promised that on the calls that you would do a little overview each day. So we got 1 minute before our time. So why don't you take it away and share that information?
Well, let me share that. I know there may be some people out there, and we are talking about this. A, be positive. O, and A, be absolute balance. And y'all wonder what we're talking about. Well, let me tell you, play on the 28th where you can find out. You don't want to miss Battle of the Blood Types. What's Battle of the Blood Types? That means a lot of our blood types are coming together and we'll be working workstations, food stations. I mean, some of the best plant-based and let me say, even you might have heard about the bitters type of eating, the bitters challenge. You're going to learn about all this wonderful food according to your blood type and even possibly learn your blood type if you're open for it. So what's going to happen? It's a ticketed event. And let me tell you, you can actually walk in, get with the person that you know that are invited to use this call and ask them about blood type, Battle of the Blood Types. You can actually walk in this venue and actually buy your tickets to go to a station and cash those tickets in for food. Yes, cash it in for food. Now, there's going to be somebody to invite you. So you're either going to be invited by a B, a O, a A, or a B. And the contest, if you don't know about the contest that's going on, these blood types will be competing. And the ones who invite the booth that invites the blood type that invites the most guests will win one part of that contest. But the person, the booth that not only invites the most guests, but there's a second part of the contest where the booth that actually sells the most tickets or retains the most tickets, they're not only going to get paid by those tickets, but they also are going to win that part of the contest. And then there's another part of the contest. And I think this is, since I just have the mic, I think this is going to be slammed by the bees because we so bougie. Just the creativity of the food. Oh, my God, that will be judged. And then there's another part of the contest that if you're a team player, if you followed all the rules, if you was just someone who said, or a booth that said, you know what, we played by the book and we did it best, and you will win that part of the contest. So 4 different ways that we can win if you're part of the contest. So looking forward to all the teams having fun, looking forward to packing out with 500 people. What do you mean throughout that day 500 people can possibly walk up there? Yes, because one of the rules is that each team will be mass marketing, putting it out there. They'll be inviting their own guests, and boom, that is just supported by Connor and our corporate, and I am loving it. Back to you, Phyllis.
Okay, I think we said it all, guys. So, I see Dr. Ross says I'm muted, so she must have an announcement.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Reminder, Melissa announced on Monday that today at 8, this evening at 8 p.m., we will be having a special session with Dr. Betty. Many of you have been shying away from doing the blood tests. So this is going to be an opportunity to learn how to do it, how to even walk other people through it in case you're not doing it yourself. But you can't not know any of this when you're asking, do you know your blood type? So meet Dr. Betty. It's our same corporate Zoom, and we'll see you there.
Okay.
Phyllis, are we at the corporate office tonight at 7?
Yeah, that's something I don't know. Mooney, are we? Do you know about that? I can't see anything that I don't know. Mooney.
Yes, we are.
Yep, we are.
Can you hear me, Phyllis?
We are.
Yes.
Okay.
We are.
So if you can go ahead and announce that. Yep.
Dr. Betty, announce it.
Well, this is after our 7 p.m. meeting.
Okay, so
happening at 7 o'clock. So happening at 7 o'clock, you all, we are actually live inside the dispensary. This is Thursday, and I'm telling you, you want your guests to be there. What's happening? We're packing it all out. You're going to find out so much about what's happening with the pivot of do you know your blood type? We are targeting 1 million families, 1 million minimum people knowing their blood type. So if you have guests that want to find out in person, they want to know tonight, what is their blood type? They want to know what can they do. There's some key areas that we're going to find out and talk about, because there's 3, I'm just going to tease you with 3, there's actually 5 things that have been impacting your lives in a negative manner that the United States don't really care about, that you want to come and find out what those things are. And distributors, if you are trying to pivot and get back to that relaunch, you want to be in the building at 7 o'clock. So back to you, Phyllis.
Okay, guys, you heard it. Those are the marching orders. But I need
Phyllis, one
yes,
more thing,
sister.
real quick. So for whoever's going to be there tonight, I will have my cheesecakes. We'll have regular, vegan, and infused, and I will have infused brownies for sale. I'll have samples too, but for sale. Thank you.
Okay.
And there are other O's on
And
the
also
line we
one,
do. Oh.
and also one other thing, stay tuned to find out if we are going to Zoom that meeting out, and we should, but stay tuned to find out if we're going to Zoom. You guys check all your correspondence, be in the group, in the Facebook group, Akana Lifestyle, be in that group so you know where you want to send people, whether it's via Zoom, Chicagoland, show up in that building at 7 p.m.
And my suggestion to you leaders out there is you have your own events on Thursday nights, because the Zoom on the event here is not very interesting to your guests, because it's not a Zoom type event. So if you're a leader, take your lead. The presentation is there. You can do the same thing within your home, in a library, in a church. If it starts in your home and you got 2-3 guests, it's okay. It's not the crowd quality, it's the quality of the person. And you'll see that meeting grow. So Zooming does not take care of the participants, because while we're doing different things you don't get to hear a lot of that. So leaders, take it upon yourself to have your own weekly Thursday night event. I'm telling you, you will blow your business up. With that being said, go out and push.
Hey.
Who's your bees pushing?
Hey.